Welcome to our community. Do you believe that just one moment of carelessness can change a life forever? Here, we share real and emotional stories of traffic accidents, unbelievable moments, and valuable lessons. Two racing cars turned the streets of Canada into a speedway. But instead of glory, they delivered a surprise collision when they crashed into another vehicle. The car was like a lost traveler in space driving the wrong way in the tunnel, and then it collided with reality, an unavoidable accident. The red Bronco gets invited to stop by the police but decides to play mountain climbing over a patrol car. What style? The driver wasn't paying attention and nearly gave the pedestrian a surprise gift. Luckily, the gift receiver was quick and taught the driver a lesson he won't forget. The elderly lady in the SUV versus hits the gas and forgets to put it in park. Luckily, the car in front stopped it, or who knows where it would have gone. Is this a movie set or real life? If it's real, I think they're about to be locked up because they showed no regard for their own safety or others. Oh no, that thing appeared so unexpectedly. The wheel was practicing high jumps before landing at the jewelry shop. Maybe it was drawn to the sparkle too. The stolen car picked a luxurious spot on top of a gas pump. Is it trying to stand out in Fairfax? The truck driver seemed to think the store was the perfect parking spot, but that parking job might cost him more than he bargained for. The truck accident in Saskias is truly frightening. Wet roads not only reduce visibility but also pose risks for all drivers. Always stay cautious. A crane piece fell from above onto the Fort Lauderdale Bridge, and police quickly arrived to handle the emergency situation.
Go over there, away from the keep falling. Look over there.
Hey. That thing almost fell on.
Hoş geldin abi, babası tato. Otursam. Minden oké? Meg vagy? Beragadtak a keresztülrészbét. Hívjak mentőt?
Hívni segítséget? Jól vagy?
Mother Nature gave the truck a stern warning. Today is not your day to challenge the road. The Milwaukee news crew didn't expect to capture a hit and run live on air. Now that's must-watch TV. Crash with an 18-wheeler, the SUV caught fire like an action movie. Luckily, heroic drivers rushed in to save the passengers just in time. The dump truck forgot to lower its trailer, crashed into a ramp support, and the trailer fell off like a coconut. Luckily, no one was hurt, but traffic was immediately backed up. The tractor made a reckless and slow lane change, getting hit by the container truck at the intersection. The crash was so bad, even the traffic light couldn't survive. Kroger parking lot today drama, action, and an SUV stepping in as the unintended referee. high-speed chase turns into Arkansas's most unexpected fashion show. Even the cops don't know where to look.
Lives in a icebox out the back. He's got a front tire, front driver's side tire, on the rim. He's about to come to a stop here soon. Just before the Franklin. All right, we're pulling over on the shoulder just before Franklin County.
29 to felony takedown if y'all can.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh no, that thing appeared so unexpectedly. A bizarre road rage. When tempers flare, even a bottle of milk becomes a weapon. Drive safe, stay calm. I think he really needs his car. A Boeing 747 cargo plane has unfortunately crashed in Afghanistan, but with advancements in aviation safety, we continue to improve and learn from such events.
Video.
When the street drama begins, the man in the orange shirt steps out, performing like he's in a comedy show right in the middle of the road. Just walking peacefully when suddenly a flying tire appears like an uninvited guest. What a scare. Tragic incident in Bukit Mertajam. We're all vulnerable to lorries on the road, wishing for a swift recovery. Wrong U-turn. Accident at UG Turkian, with both sides claiming innocence. Where do you think the fault lies?
It's $1,000 now.
When your car's spoiler has more adventurous plans than you. Good thing the driver stayed cool. Look at that! The truck in High Wycombe looks like it's part of a real-life destruction derby.
Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy? 20 bucks? No, too much money. He's no good operator. He's not doing nothing.
The car tried to avoid a person but ended up turning into a submarine. Bet the driver didn't expect the journey to get this wet and wild.
блядь, долбоёб, глянь, что делает, смотри, что делает. Куда же вы лезете, блядь?
Just filling up gas when a van comes crashing in like an action movie. Talk about a heart-stopping moment. Look at this. His luck has reached 100%. The SUV put on a flying wheel show, luckily no one was affected. A surprising stunt on the road. Just driving along, and suddenly there's a free car acrobatics show right on the highway. White 4WD attempts a spin move on the highway. Family of 4 gets front row seats. Thankfully everyone's fine, just a bit shaken. Just walking peacefully when a flying tire shows up as an uninvited guest, quite the scare. The truck made a sharp turn, and the crane decided to relax in the opposite lane. Thankfully, no one else joined the brake. A man runs in front of the car and plays the victim, but thanks to the dash cam, his Oscar-worthy performance got caught.
He had expected the question and had his answer ready. In this
The truck tried to make friends with the cyclist but was rejected in the nick of time. Faulty brakes are no joke. Luckily, no one was hurt.
You see?
Attempted Hollywood stunt or insurance claim? Jumping on a car hood without noticing the dash cam. Just when you think it's a normal day, a flying saw blade changes the script. Oregon's close call thriller. Close call. Neighbors tried to trap the thieves, but the Range Rover had other plans. Maybe next time.
Hey, wait, hold it. Go back, stay with him. You see that?
South 90.
Right.
That is in the Bible. In other words, the Bible, if somebody said so,
Exactly.
right? So you have the original book of Romans.
I just don't know. I'm gonna put in your head.
when your Ford F-150 Lightning thinks it's in a demolition derby, pushing cars at a car wash even the police can't escape. A woman swerves into a convoy like it's a game of dodgeball. Luckily, no one was hurt, but she definitely owes the drivers a round of apologies. Tell me, what would you do if you encountered a situation like this? Construction site thriller. Lady escapes truck, wheelbarrow falls, luckily no one below. Double luck. The Toyota nearly made a river dive after a rock slide. Luckily, the passengers were rescued just in time. A thrilling escape. epic leap. This guy's jump was a perfect no thank you to death, narrowly avoiding the oncoming Volkswagen Beetle. Turning an escape into a magic act. Now you see them, now you don't. Truly impressive. Talbot still kept his cool, true confidence. Lucky the car came just in time, or it could have been a close call.
Wrong way, Arch Road. Wrong way, Arch Road traffic. Reserve exit alpha. Back in the right lane of travel. It's a short box truck. Corey, where you at now? Northbound at the new Butler Plaza. Stand by. Okay, so very part of it.
Tried to dodge the truck, but ended up taking a nap in the middle of the highway. Guess the car needed a little rest. Driving like a movie hero, then suddenly invited by a pothole from hell. The car dropped, and so did the driver's jaw. The truck was rolling down like it was on an adventure slope, but luckily the girl turned into a superhero, jumped into the cabin, and took control in a flash. stop to save the day and a wild truck decides to join the party. Trooper's reflex is 10/10.
Sapiens sapiens, our creator. Depicted here in primitive form, H. sapiens is believed to have first appeared 50 to 200,000 years ago. H. sapiens is distinguished by his tool-using prowess.
Nothing spices up a drive like a fearless pedestrian weaving through traffic. Guess he's got places to be. Parking lesson turns into a crash course when the student steps on the accelerator so hard that the teacher can only stand and wave as if summoning a miracle.
When Ram ran, it was like watching a hunting hound speed after a deer or wildly muscle hurrying straight. When Lisa ran, it was like watching...
Rush hour on Highway 50 turned into an impromptu parking lot. Luckily, only a few minor injuries. Driving the wrong way and ending in a head-on collision, a lifetime lesson on the importance of staying in your lane. Safety first. Just a normal day at the supermarket, until a car decides to land right in the lobby. Guess the driver thought it was VIP parking from above. The car got tired on the road and suddenly collapsed in the middle of the intersection. Who would have expected such an impromptu break? Thank you all for watching the video until the very end. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to catch our latest videos as soon as they're released. We promise to bring you more high quality and captivating videos. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.